Is it? Guys. I'm sure it's actually right. Oh, as I drop you guys. Oh my gosh. Hey guys. Let's try to get you guys angled just right. There we go. I like this new phone ring thing that I have on the back of my phone. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. It's going to be weird because I'm so used to looking here, and yet, yeah, there we go. Waiting for the comments things. But good morning, everybody. Yeah, it's still morning. Okay. So, have a honey bun. Yummy. Poor Sarah is fried, like cooked. We went swimming this weekend, or I should say, yeah, we went swimming. I got a little bit of time in the water, but it was just so hot out. I think it was like 111 degrees outside. So I decided to just stick inside and get laundry done, tend to the baby, so Sarah could just enjoy herself with her friend and just be out there having a good time. Why do they do that? I don't know. For me, if I'm going to a store and there's 8 parking spaces directly in front of the door of the store I'm going to, completely open, unoccupied, you better bet your bottom dollar I'm going to park right in front of that store. So tell me why, with the whole parking lot empty right now, they park in front of my store, which we have 3 parking spaces in front of my store. The store next door has 8 of them. And you have to go down 3 doors before you get to their entrance door. So why are they parking all the way down here? I don't understand that. So when my customers come up, they're like, man, we thought you guys were busy. There's cars parked all in front. And it's not us, but our customers are having to park all the way down at the end just to come in here. It's a bit of an annoyance, really. But you guys, big changes in the little one. He's done like leaps and bounds over this weekend. So he's talking all the time, like, and I mean gibbering, like baby talk, gibbering, cooing, eyeing, looking at everything. He's 10 weeks old, you guys, and he's checking everything out. He is really like just taking it all in. He found his hands, so that's another big step. He found his fingers, which has been huge. And there's 2 things he does when he's hungry, and they're really significant. Really significant things. Okay? He makes this one noise when he's ready to eat. He goes, and he puts his fingers to his mouth. And he doesn't put them in his mouth. He'll touch his face and then put his hand down and go, and then touch his face again and then do the sound. So he's already picking up little sounds and like things to tell us that he's hungry. He's also an amazing nurser now. Like, he goes to the breast, no problem. You don't even have to like fight him to do it or to like struggle with him. He knows right where it is and how to get on there. Did you spit out your bean? Like when he's like, where to go? I was like, I don't know if I want that. Also, he has started, he's not the best at it yet, but he has started to where when he's really drowsy, he will you can lay him down, but you have to swaddle him. He's still nowhere near wanting to be out of a swaddle. He wants everything tucked tight before he'll go to sleep. But if he's tucked all nice and swaddled tight, you can lay him down and he will go to sleep on his own. But it can't be when he's wide awake. He has to be like done eating, done being burped, clean diaper, ready to go. But he's really becoming a little champion at it. And I got coffee, which is heaven. How are we doing on my charge? Okay. 35. for. So it's like, you know, it's the little things. We also have just a couple of amazing people in our lives right now that have just really like stepped up to the plate, I guess you could say, and have been just fantastic. And like Sarah said, she just feels like for the first time in a long time, we're not drowning. Like we have a place to go when we want to just, you know, get away from everything and just hang out and laugh and have a good time. It's always nice when you have people that you can do that with. And we finally kind of have that for a change. We haven't had that in forever. Also looking around for, I guess you could say, something closer to the work zone. All of the RV parks here are just outrageous price-wise. And I'm trying to see if we can find either a plot of land that we can purchase, because you can do anything with a plot of land. You don't need to have a house on it. What I want to do is get a plot of land that I can put the RV on, have all of our hookups, plant some trees, get a really beautiful cover awning type thing on the RV, which would help immensely in the heat out here. But we're gonna be here at least another year or more, probably a year and a half. And then after that year and a half, we're gonna be looking into kind of doing some really cool stuff. But like, it's in the air, you know what I mean? Like, little bun, he is so sweet. Oh, and he's cutting his first teeth. So he is going to be like his mother in that scenario. Sarah started cutting her first teeth at about 9 weeks old and started really teething and broke her first 2 bottom teeth in at the same time just at 4 months old. As a matter of fact, I have that on video, by the way, when you broke your first teeth in, and I was telling you, show everybody your teethies. You were all mad at me. In the video, she was like looking at me like I was the worst person in the world, like I'm the one that made her get teeth. I mean, kind of did. When you think about it, I brought her into the world. Ah, come off my arm. There we go. Ouch. But I cannot, oh my God, you guys. I washed his Moby wrap and his sling wrap. I can't find them. They gotta be in my basket. That's the only other place they could possibly be. BRB. I know what they knocked over. Really? Just Gracie trying to get inside the cabinet, knocking the whole metal lid thing over. So yeah, the cats are here at the shop. I need to go in there and figure out their box, because now the bathroom stinks again. Y'all, you don't even know. Hold on, this has got like a really bad haze to it. Hold on. That should be, okay, that's definitely better. That's definitely better. Okay, it's because there was a fingerprint on the thing. Also, you guys, our little store up front. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Guess what? You want to put your sauce in the thing? Couldn't figure out where to put the sauce. They make a sauce holder. So you can set this down next to it, put your sauce in there. But they have these delicious chicken nuggies over at the little corner gas station. By the way, you guys, What's your guys' gas prices? I should say, what's your guys' lowest gas price in your area? Ours actually is not the Thalpos. It's the other one. The Walmart one. Walmart's the cheapest one. The Walmart in the fort. But not worth the drive out there, put it that way. The difference between the Walmart and the Thalpos is 7 cents. And it's not worth driving 20 minutes up to the Walmart to drive 20 minutes back down. You spend more gas doing that. So it doesn't make up the 7 cents per mile difference or 7 cents per gallon difference. I hate that these keep scrunching up. Like, don't scrunch. I don't mind if they're on the outside because it's a gray sports top. So, which is fine with me. But he's got a bunch of toys now. I went and got him a bunch of like 1-month-old and 0-month-old toys that like attach to everything. So you can attach it to his play gym, to his car seat, which his car seat has a couple of them on it. I even took a diaper liner and wrapped it around the handle of the car seat so that the toy would grip onto it and hang straight down, because it's a little mirror with a little, like if he grabs it, it'll rattle and stuff. And it's a big turtle. And it's plushy and colorful and just really, really cute. And I was like, only reason I got all of those, by the way, was the dollar store had them in a little bin thing, all of them on sale. They were trying to get rid of all of them for $1 a piece. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting that one, getting that one, getting that one. So I grabbed a whole bunch of them. He's got a little scrunchy baby book that's his first ABCs, and it's literally the entire alphabet all the way through. But it's like a crinkly book, like a cloth crinkly book. I'm so proud of him this weekend. He has done some major things. Also, little man got to experience his first ceiling fan, and I have never in my life seen a baby giggle and smile so much over a ceiling fan. But the ceiling fan was probably the best thing he's seen in his short little life so far. He just found that to be the most amazing thing ever. And it caught his attention, and he was just enamored by it. So yeah, by the way, my hair is long enough now that I can throw it up on top of my head. I still get all these like flyaway bits and stuff like that. But if you guys look, my hair now comes down to here. So when my hair is down, it sits like right at my collarbone, but because it's curly, it kind of lifts up a bit, but it does sit. When I take the straightener to it, it sits right at my collarbone right here. My hair has grown fast, which is a trip. My hair has never grown fast, and so I think it's gonna probably hit like a slow spot now at this point. Like it's gonna slow way down. But little mama, you should get some sleep while he's sleeping. She was like, yeah, I'm reading. I said, get some sleep while he's sleeping. You're not. I figured you would be after how much he was awake last night. Hi, Kristen. We're good. If we're not good, we wouldn't be on here. So whenever you think about it, like if we're on here, it's because we're good. We're doing good. And we're chillaxing. So if I'm at work, I'm doing good. Ow. My nails are driving me bonkers, you guys. Oh, I need to fix that. That was the one that broke yesterday. Where's my file? And I gotta fix my nail right here, because this is the one that broke yesterday, and then I never filed it. I got caught up getting dishes and stuff done. But we're slowly, you guys, getting everything done. Oh, I cannot wait to show you guys what we're doing with that back room on the RV. We are putting in, I gotta look up what it's called. I think, no, I don't, it's not called, let me look it up. I have to look it up, because if I don't, it's gonna bother me. It's like a hide-a-bed, so to speak, but I don't remember what it's called. There's like a name for it. Let's see here. Hold on, there's a name for it. Murphy bed. That's what it's called. We're making a Murphy bed in the back room. So when I finish it, you guys will get a chance to see it. And it is really, really cool. And I'm excited to get it finished. I'm just, yeah. Everything, we have everything we need there, like in the RV. Everything is there. I just need to go to Lowe's and get the wood, because I already have the hinging and all that. And then I need the wood. We need the, I guess you'd say, we need a mattress that's going to be pliable. It's got to be like a mattress that's going to fold. And then we need the latches. Once we have those items, that room is going to be completed. Something like I said to Sarah this morning or yesterday was about the diaper changer. It's one of those things where I have no idea why we're holding on to it. One moment. Hey guys.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good.
All right. What are we looking to get today?
Well, I'm looking to find where's the good bud at from?
I have no idea. You have to look up on your phone. It's called a dispensary.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I'm saying they're around here though. There's good ones.
As far as I know, I don't live here, so I don't
Oh,
have
you
a
don't?
clue. No.
Oh, okay.
So you have to look in. Just type in dispensaries near me, and they'll give you all the dispensaries that are like in the area. Yeah, that's a good one. But anything in particular you guys are looking for here?
Just like get like a little bar or something.
All right, all of our water pipes go along that wall over there. And I'll be right in a minute.
What? Yeah.
After this has been burnt, sir, it smells like medicine.
Oh yeah, do you guys have like CBD roll-ons here and stuff like that?
You're standing right in front of it. So CBD oils are all right here in this cabinet.
You know anything about that stuff?
Nope. I'm not allowed to give information on it either way,
Why?
because if you take something and get sick, then our company can be held liable. So you take stuff like that at your own choosing. Now, if you go to a dispensary, they have, of course, all the information on how to grow it, where it comes from, all that kind of stuff, and what's what. But we don't have that kind of training and stuff like that, so. Yeah. He's almost there.
Take a shower or a bath.
Okay, that's hilarious. That's a great way to catch him. He's like, oh man. Man, they had to be fast to get him too. That's called like lightning speed. Just so you know, these are $5 a piece on these stickers.
These are $5 a piece?
Yeah, they're vinyl with UV protectant on them.
Oh,
the price
these
is
ones,
on-
right?
Yep.
Just these
Yeah,
ones?
these ones out of here.
Not these.
Yeah, all of those that you're holding in your hand.
Oh,
That
really?
you took out of here are all $5 a piece. They say it right on the back of them.
No, these are-
Yeah, they do. Well, these two don't, but yeah. They still are. I know. This is a $1 one. But these guys, the big vinyl, you can tell because you can feel the difference in versus these guys. These are all $5 a piece. And people keep grabbing them out of here and putting them over there. So all of these guys are $5 each. No.
Well, they're-
Here, I'll hold on to them for you while you finish looking around.
How much are these roll-ons right here? It says 39.
Yeah, 39.
What's this CBD daily dose?
It's just a daily dose of like tincture style oil dose of
Supposed to help
CBD.
pain and shit.
I guess so. I have no idea.
Let me get one of those daily dose.
All right, which dosage? They each have different milligrams.
Strong one. Strong
That's
as
33. That's 1,500.
yeah.
These guys are $25 a dose.
Yeah, do that. Do that. $15.
All right, no, they're 1,500 milligrams,
Oh,
and it's
24 bucks,
25.
yeah, that works. And
Okay.
then, you could do a back bump. Is there even a back there? No, there isn't.
Which,
No back bump.
Which kind? We've got.
There's no, it's alright.
Well,
There ain't
there's-
even a bath at the hotel.
There's not a bath. Okay, so. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, these ones are $1.39.
Yeah. Little preemie baby. Oh my goodness. One of my favorite stages right there. Well, this too, when he's able to go to the next game, so. Oh yeah.
Look at them growing up together.
That bird will be with that child its whole life.
So nice. You guys can sell like the Delta and the Hector and stuff on there as well.
Alright, like I said, you know the dispensaries, they're gonna have all your THC stuff.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I bought it like 2 of them. Saw my sports last night. I wouldn't go off.
Probably should hold that precious.
Next time.
Especially for Wednesday week.
Bring
Absolutely.
more next time, you know? That way it weighs down and
Oh my god. How you gonna run around town in a place you've never been? Lit up like a Christmas tree. Speak on Monday. Oh, 4 o'clock in the morning? Oh, nice. Yeah, we're not doing any, like if anybody asks, we're not doing anything for 4th of July. So we're not going to get into politics on here or whatnot. All I can say is as a female and as a woman who has a daughter, who has nieces and aunties and whatnot, anybody that is uterine bearing is not free in this world right now in the United States. So if you are someone with a uterus within your body, uterine bearing people, to know like there's no reason to celebrate the 4th, because celebrating the 4th of July is a day of independence, right? Us breaking free, becoming an independent nation, land of the free. And anybody that's bearing a uterus right now is not free. Our autonomy and our bodies and our choices are not ours. And that is one of those things where makes me angry. So other than that, that's my spiel on it. You can have your choices, like you can have your decision not to do certain things with your body. Your decisions, though, should not impact other people's decisions. What you do with your body is your choice. You can choose that. What I do with my body, my choice. I should be able to choose that. But as of right now, anybody with a uterus, we don't have that. We can't choose what we do with our body. Not sure if anybody else is aware, but young women aren't allowed to have a tubal ligation by choice when they are of age. So when we reach maturity, adulthood, 18 years old, we cannot decide for ourselves, hey, you know what? I really don't want children. I really don't want children. I don't want the risk of children. I'd like a tubal ligation now. We can't have that. In most states, 90%, you have to be 25 years of age or have at least 2 children. So they're pretty much saying, oh no, we're not tying your tubes until you have at least 2 kids or you've turned 25. So until you're 25, just, if you don't want to get pregnant, don't get pregnant. But here's the other kicker. You can't have birth control either. There's a lot of places right now that are abolishing birth control as it being a form of whatever. Yeah. Is a Leafs fan? I know what. Oh, okay. I'm like, what? But yeah, so right now, that's kind of what's happening in the world and on the side of people who are uterine-bearing people. So it's just, yeah, we're not celebrating the 4th of July. I won't celebrate anything that has to do with a country that says we're free when we're not. Like I said, if you are white male, right? So if you are a white male, identifying as male in any form, male, I would say you pretty much are the only ones that are absolutely free with a shit ton of privilege. So, all right, be right back. Well, hello there. How are you today? Love your shirt. What are we grabbing today? Which kind?
Let me get the small one.
That 1 1/4? Do you want unbleached? Or do you want, well, I guess they are both unbleached. This one's bamboo, this is virgin paper.
What's the gap?
Bamboo? Just how many?
Oh, fine.
425. Have a great day. So yeah, so that's the thing, guys. I just want people to be aware of, like, that's my view on it. Your body, your choice. That's how it should be. He's fine. Yes, how's Taylor doing? Fine, as far as I know. He's mad right now, but he'll get over it. He made a very he made one of those mistakes that you make when you're really young and you don't read fine print. I don't know, maybe it's because I've seen some crap growing up that from the time I was able to like do things on my own, like booking things, whatever, I knew to really read detail. I also know that when we were in school, they don't teach that now, but when I was in school, we did a home economics. That's what it was. And we learned in home economics about the fine print, the finer print in things. So like when you do things like in your cookbook or whatever, there's always like a number somewhere, and then you go and you look down to read. I forgot what that's called again. There's a word for it. And then like there'll be a number, and then you look at the side, whatnot, and you find that number, and that's kind of the information it's trying to tell you. Well, that's your fine print. Well, when you do things like filling out a credit card application, filling out your driver's license application, filling out applications for an apartment, stuff like that. Like we learned that kind of stuff in home economics. And you would read the fine print. And in the fine print, there's always details in there that you really should pay attention to. And so one of the finer details that Taylor did not pay attention to when he was booking his trip was that if you need to cancel, you have to cancel 30 days prior to your trip to get your money back in full, to be reimbursed. If you cancel 2 weeks before your trip, you must pay half the fee of the cost of your booking. However, if you cancel with like less than 2 weeks prior, you do not get your money back. You pay for the accommodations in full. He booked his accommodations 11 days prior to the trip, but then realized that they took all the money out when it was supposed to be half now and half on the first, or half then and half on the first, but they didn't. They took the whole amount. But in the finer print, it said, if you book 30 days out, we take half now. Then the other half would have been on the first of this month, which would have been when he arrived. However, because he booked so close to the day that they're gone, like he's gone right now, they're up there. They've already left and headed there. I think they left yesterday, heading to San Diego, or Los Angeles. They're going into Los Angeles. So they took the money, of course, because the booking was within 11 days. So instead of him just keeping the booking, he canceled because he was mad. Well, if you cancel, they're keeping your money under the assumption that he has to get his money back. They have to give him his money back. They don't have to give him his money back. It's in the fine print. So then he canceled with that company and booked with another one for another just shy of $300. Needless to say, he is out $800 for a booking that he should have just kept and saved the other two. Because tomorrow is the first day of the event. So, because the event is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so first, second, and third, that he went to with his best friend. So, his best friend is down visiting right now from in the service because his friend is still in the Army. But yeah. But he came in here and he was raging mad, and I was like trying to explain to him, and I was trying to show him about the fact that you have to read the fine print, especially when you're booking through booking.com. So by the way, guys, if you ever book anything through booking.com, through Travelocity, through Trip Finder, all that, read your fine print. One of the other things that he needed to do, which it said right on booking, was if you need to cancel due to emergency reasons, whatever, you need to contact the establishment directly. He contacted the establishment, but of course he was rude. He was rude. And in being rude, he received a very rude reply in return, which, as someone who works in customer service, if somebody calls me raging mad with a blowout attitude, you're probably not going to get what you're looking to get out of it.
Somebody took one of Robin's, one of the pups.
Oh yeah, what's her name? Her.
To go in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got adopted, and I love the name they gave her,
Joy.
Joy. She is an actual sweetheart. Like, she's a sweetheart. You can see she's a sweetheart. She's all curled up in the vet's arms. I think that's what they needed, though, the ones that did get adopted out. Like, they needed to be away from Luna and Rusty. Because Rusty, when he's away from Luna, is a totally chill, absolutely fun dog. Luna's a freaking lunatic. That's up to Taylor. Kristen, I don't keep tabs on him. You have to remember, Taylor's 23 years old. He's a grown-up. He lives on his own. He has his own apartment. He's got his dog. He's actually got somebody caring for his dog right now. But he has his own life. Like, he is an adult. He doesn't call mommy every day, check in with mommy, and I definitely don't keep tabs on him. I do know where he is, and I do know that he will call me when he hits the road to travel back. What day, I don't know. However, it will be when he calls me. And right now, I do know that for the next 3 days, because he headed out yesterday, they've got a whole trip planned out, a whole weekend planned out. They should be getting there today. And then they have the whole 3-day weekend for this event that they're going to. I do know where he is, and that those 3 days he'll be at the event. He will let me know when he's traveling back, because they may decide to go up to Vegas afterwards. It will all depend on whether or not they decide to stay up in LA for a few extra days or not. He said he'll let me know, but as of right now, he'll be there, as far as I know, until the 4th. So depending on what they have up there going on for 4th of July, or if he decides to go to Vegas for the 4th of July big show. I think because he said that him and Kai were going to go to either the big Vegas showing for the 4th of July, or they were going to go down to the AV. That's if they're back from the event by then. I don't think they will be. So he wanted us to go to the AV for 4th of July, and I was like, absolutely not. One, there's a newborn. I, too, do not want to sit out on the river in 115 degree heat all day, because you got to get there really early to get a space and not get, like, I guess you'd say, pushed out of everything and whatnot. And they put the fireworks off. The whole show is literally on the other bank. So you're sitting on one bank of the river. It's across the river on the other bank is where they set off the fireworks. So they are right there. You usually get ash and everything raining down on you during the show. That is not a place I think that a newborn baby should be. So yeah. I did take Sarah to the fireworks. She was a little bit younger than him, because May, June, July. Yeah, because she was 7 weeks old when I took her for 4th of July. Yeah. Oh, it's because it's not plugged in.
Why does she continue to unplug it?
It's because she catches it with the chair. Well, hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you today?
I'm okay.
What are we looking to get today?
I always like mangoes.
Let me show you my ID, so it's on that way you don't get in trouble.
And what are we looking to get today?
Oh, just, let's see, there were some kids who sat up, Sarah wanted to find, and she's looking for a candle.
What
And
now?
I'm just looking around, period.
Pins?
Candles are almost $10, huh? Plus tax.
For what?
Candles.
Yeah.
Take away the smoke smell.
Yep, they come to 1071 after tax.
Oh, you look familiar. Did you come from, Hayward? The other girl did.
Yeah. Nope, I work out here. Oh,
From Parker?
Nope.
You live here in
No.
Havasu.
I live in Bullet City. So I drive
Hello.
here.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you. Oh,
So
no,
what was it you
don't
were
have-
looking for? You said pins?
You don't have pins anymore?
Like the pins are right there in front of you on those neon things.
This is it?
Yep, that's our pins right there. That's all we've got right now.
Oh, it's t-shirts you have a lot of.
Nope, we don't have t-shirts either.
You used to.
That was years ago. I've been running this store for 2 years. We haven't had shirts here since I took over.
Yeah, they did.
So
You haven't been here much, Sarah, since you quit smoking.
yeah, because I've been running the place for 2 years. So we haven't had any shirts for 2 years.
This is all new for
I
me.
used to come here before 2 years ago. You used to have dolls, a stand of dolls
Yeah.
and pocketbooks. You
Yep,
don't sell the
he
bags anymore.
Which
How
one?
much is this?
They're right there.
$5.
Yep. And then the bags, like our little handbag, like beach bags, are back there on that big stand against the wall back.
But they don't have any zippers.
What did you find?
No, we don't.
This. I'm ready to go.
I think she'll like that. I was looking at this too.
I'll be right there. So I guess if you don't smell pot, you don't get one. $27. That's beautiful. Joe, look at this. Too bad it's marijuana colors.
No, it's not marijuana colors.
What is it, African?
It's Rasta.
Or Jamaican?
Uh-huh.
So that's where all the pot is. Okay, can we get that one go? Yes, you want me to look at the cigarettes?
Let's go, Sally.
Oh, look at all the bumper stickers. That's what I was thinking of instead of the t-shirts. Wow, pretty brutal.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I love your little bags. I used to get cigarettes all the time.
Thank you so much.
How much are the bracelets? Oh, $2.95. Plus tax?
Yes, plus tax.
We get this from my brother.
What'd you say?
What veterans? What are veterans? And what's all those numbers for?
That is a number for them to call, press 1 for suicide prevention.
I'm sorry, that's a
No,
little
that's okay.
negative.
It's actually not, honey, it's so that they know that there's always a place to reach out to. I'm a
On the
military
live
veteran.
veterans day.
I'm a military veteran as well. Right. But it's a good number to have for other people, so keep, somebody that needs to
Oh my
reach out.
God, you still have these.
Yep.
They're beautiful. Look at this one, Joe. I know. There's gonna be- Look for a little while.
Well, because they've been here for a while, we gotta get you out of the storage. It's in storage for a long time.
Do you have any other ones?
Those are it.
This is the end of the sale, huh?
Yep, well, they're on and on. Yeah, they're very low cost projects, they're not.
I need one for the movie theater. See the time?
Right.
I used to have one that you press the button on the side and it lights up and lit up. It was a link to watch the movies.
There you go.
We went to see Elvis yesterday.
Nice.
Long movie. Yeah, you should see it.
No, no, thank you, I don't do movie theaters.
Oh, don't do it.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank
Have
you,
a good
great
day.
day.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, how are you? Oh, good. No, she's just old and set in her ways. She wasn't mean to me, she's just very, very down. No, she was just like, okay, let's get this, let's go, it's bad, and brought with the cigarettes, and then he comes over here to pay for it, and she'd stop, oh, look at this, and then he goes, she goes, no, let's go. Oh, you're right. Right, so. Here's this card. Did you have a copy?
He actually put her in the car and then buckled her in. It's so cute.
She was just going through it because she was like, really, like, she wanted to go, but she was enthralled by everything in there. And but then she wanted to go.
She was a hoot. Oh man, that was something else. Mm. Oh wow, yeah. Coffee. I didn't even look to see if we went and got water filled up. Probably not, so I'll probably pour some distilled water in there, which is fine with me, huh? I always have gum.
I'm glad you understood that.
Well, sort of, I should say, huh?
I'm glad you understood that.
Oh, it went behind, it went in like by your butt. In by your butt. It didn't go in by your butt. It probably fell in the seat because it's a stick of gum. I was like, tell me it did not fall through the seat. Oh, that would be the luck. Oh my God. He's trying to get her all adjusted. You guys, she was a hoot. Let me tell you what. Like, there's a time where you talk with some people and they come off really rude. She didn't come off as rude. She came off as old and very set in like the way she does things. It's this, and it's this. But what was so cute was that she was like, no, let's just get out of here before I start looking at cigarettes, because she quit smoking a couple years ago. But she kept getting caught up from back side of the store to the front side of the store. There's lots to look at. And she kept getting distracted by all the different things and wanted to check them all out. But then was like, no. And then be like, oh gosh, yes, check this out. And no. And he was so patient with her. Oh, Sarah's making an airplane out of the gum wrapper. Nice. I know, it's because it's not the same length all the way down. So one side's gonna have a little bit of a bend or a little bit of a squared off. Gosh, I just got blinded by that car. And the other side's flat. Uh-huh.
That's so stupid.
Oh
It's not gonna fly
boy.
straight.
Is she going here or is she going next door? She is going next door. That girl not wearing hardly no clothes. I mean, it is 115 degrees outside today, so you know. Honestly, if I didn't have to wear clothes, I wouldn't be wearing clothes either.
See, it don't fly straight.
Okay, it's 101 today. Yep. Ma'am,
I tried.
I'll help you. I shall help my baby. I see what happened right here. I see what happened right here.
You see, one side is still squared off.
It's okay. It's too heavy. It's like really, really heavy. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. almost closed this out and I was gonna cry. I was like, no, I don't want to lose our spot on the book. I just choked on my own spit. Yummy. Holy cow, all my pictures are in this phone as well. That's so funny. I forgot because they go onto the cloud thing. But I'm going to, we got to go over to the unit, the storage unit. We got to get out my terabyte hard drive. I have a 2 terabyte hard drive. I want to put all of our photographs on and then delete all the stuff from my phone. My phone is so clogged up with stuff. That little Batman smile this morning was so cute that you got of him this morning. We did have his little Batman hat on, his little beanie with the ears. For a very short amount of time. He hates stuff on his head, by the way. We're working slowly with getting him used to stuff being on his head. Because we want to be able to make like trips and stuff, and we also want to be able to go outside. And when we go outside, he needs to have a hat that can like shade him. Oh, by the way, when we get off work today, when I get off work today, I know, I love that thing. Put it in the cart. We're gonna get it anyway. Put it in the cart. I'm gonna go and get umbrellas, so that when we go walking, we have an umbrella to put above us to keep the sun off. And I want to get another one. There's ones that you can buy that you can put like on his stroller, so that way we can keep his stuff open so that the air is flowing, like circulating for him. Hold on, guys. Hi, how are you? All right, what are we looking to get today? Ow! Ow, I just smacked my hand against the swing. Ow. So what kind of pipe? Are you looking for a hand pipe? Are you looking for a water pipe?
Steamroller.
A steamroller. I don't think I have any steamrollers.
What everybody's saying.
Hold on, let me see. I only have, well, this one's not even a steamroller really. It's just,
Tiny.
I have those guys down there, right? So those I have, not really too steamroller-ish. And then I think, oh no, I don't. I know I don't have any more of the other ones. They're all gone.
They're very popular apparently.
They really like are. We sold out of them super, super quick.
I don't think she'd want a bug on it though.
I know, right?
She'd be like, what the?
She'd be like,
What
what
do I
the?
gotta look like at a bug for every time?
Right? She's like, excuse you. Do you mind?
Take it back.
Yeah, we are all out. Other than that
much
little
is this
type. This is
little thing?
$14.95.
Let me see it.
All right, just no putting anything in the mouth. That's the only thing
No.
we ask. Believe it or not, we actually have to say that now because people keep doing it. I know, right?
After like 100 miles on it, it's
Yeah.
pretty.
I had some guy tell me, oh, you guys can just wipe it off with alcohol swabs. What? Do you do that at Walmart? Just open the packet, taste one, and be like, yeah.
Yeah, you really
Like-
can't package all these up.
I know, right? I'm like, don't.
Ew.
I know. I am so sorry.
That's too small, I think.
I know, right? Let me see if I have. I don't think I have any. I'm gonna look. I think I had some silicone ones, but I don't think I do. I don't think I have any left. Yeah, I don't think she wants that thing. That thing's massive. Yeah, she's not gonna want that big sucker.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the only other one I had left. Yep.
And I got it online and they're like, I ordered one. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
all right, I got it. And then they came back like the next day and said, oh, sorry, we're out.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, no,
oh,
that would be disappointing.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Pickle Ricks down there. They're kind of a straight shot, but not really too much of a steamroller. And then the bowl comes out of it, of
That's what
course.
it's called.
That's Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty.
Oh, oh yeah.
It's Pickle Rick. He's just not the color of a pickle. He's different
Yeah.
colors, of course,
It
you know.
might be cool if it was green.
We had several green ones. They sold out. Those were the first ones to
Of
go.
course they did.
Right? I don't think, do I have? Yeah, see, I have the wooden steamrollers back here. I don't know if that would be something you'd be interested in. They're huge though, so I don't know. Most people are like, oh, that's big.
Looks like a rolling pin.
That's what I said. And he was like, no, it's a steamroller. I was like,
Do some
eh.
tortillas and smoke. There you go.
Hey, right? Why not? They're only 30
Her big
bucks
thing
too.
is she doesn't like to have to clean it, so that's what's good about the steamroller. It's, you know, it doesn't clog up very well.
Right.
Is there another head shop?
There's quite a few of them. You'd have to look them up. I don't live out here, so I don't know where all of them are located. So just put in smoke shops near me, and they'll give you them. Hi there, hon. I'll be right with you.
Okay.
And that way you can find which ones are out here. Hey, thank you. What are we looking to get today?
I just need a battery pen, a cart pen.
Okay, right on that side, right straight across.
I'll see you.
All right, take it easy, hon. So right here is all of the batteries that we carry. So right here. We do, no, I don't have any more left of the $9 ones, but these guys,
20.
the ones right here in the box, those guys are $14.95. These guys are $19.95, and these guys are also $19.95. So $20. They come out to, these guys come out to 21, these two here come out to $21.47, and then this guy comes out to $16.09.
All right, I like the cookies one. You guys have tap pay too, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
As long as you got your ID with you.
Yeah. All right, and then can I get the blue cookies?
Wow. Just, you know, I literally just like punched the thing right off the counter. All right. Is this it for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I did that wrong. 1995. There we go. 2147.
And then
So 20 on cash and the rest on there.
Yeah.
All right, 147. I need your ID first.
Okay.
I gotta write it down like this. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, right here to the front of the screen. There you go. Did you need a receipt?
That's all good.
Okay, one moment. There's your ID back. Don't forget your product.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great day. Oh, did you see the thing that Tatum put on the counter over on Sunday? All the money, the stack of money that she set down. The guy handed it to her from out of his t-shirt thing that he was carrying, that he was wearing. It was really disgusting. It was like sweaty man booby money. It was soaking wet. She laid them all out like on the thing so they could dry. It was really gross. Hi, Joseph. How are you? By the way, this is coffee. Well, I almost spilled it. Normally we get the mocha and I add hazelnut to it, but they were all out of mocha, so I did French vanilla and added hazelnut to it. It is their cold brew coffee, and it is so good. So good. And I still have my glazed honey bun. Last time I got one of these, no, I got the Hostess one. And it drove me crazy. Who's this from? Oh.
And then just scroll down.
Okay, so which part are we looking at?
Look, the part that's there.
Okay.
And then you can scroll down and get there. So I'm gonna go out. You scroll down.
I did. He's typing. Yeah, I've already read all that. Tell him get his butt over here and chill out and hang out. Yeah. I think it's just because he's always so used to being told that he's an annoyance, that he's always in people's way. Yeah, he is never going to be considered in my way. Yeah.
I'm like,
Just get over here. Just come over here.
like stop.
Like, we enjoy him coming over here. He should just come over here. He needs to get out of the house for a little bit, and he's done being cooped up over there.
Let me see what time to be there, and I can come back for like,
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have to usually be to work till 3, right?
yeah, but yesterday they made me go in at 5 and he didn't get off till 1.
Oh, that's right. So he's kind of their. Oh yeah, he was their person that technically is the move around. So they.
He's the filler.
Yeah, he's a filler. That's the word. He gets some good hours though.
Because most people are
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah, and if somebody calls off, he gets those hours. Like, and he's not one that goes, but I don't want to go in. He's like, I'll take it.
You know what?
What? What do you say? Oh. What'd she say?
His boss was kind of upset at him that he worked yesterday. Dude, he asked you if you had to go into work.
Oh my God. He did too. This poor kid, he was in the hospital, not last night, but the night before. He went in, thanks for the flip off. He went in because he was having seriously, and I know this pain all too well. We vlogged it because I wasn't sure what was happening. He went into the hospital, into the ER, in excruciating abdominal pain. Found out that he has, just like I did, gallstones. Gallstones suck. But by the way, there's no treatment for gallstones other than a really bland diet, fun, and or surgery. Surgery should be your last resort because it isn't always a guaranteed fix. But gallstones, okay? But he went into the hospital. He was there until just after 4 in the morning. He called his boss. His boss was aware that he was in the hospital because it's in hospital record because, he works at the hospital. He's a hospital employee. And he was at the hospital due to a medical emergency. And she told him, be here at 5 o'clock. That's your shift. That's what you're going to be working. So he went to work. Well, now she's talking to him today and she's mad at him for even going to work yesterday. How are you mad at him? You told him to be there. He called you and said, here's my paperwork from the hospital.
Dude,
Here's what's happening.
he asked the big boss, Taylor's.
Jeremy or whatever.
Because she said she wasn't, because Tiana said that she wasn't going to be there, but he didn't reply. Jeremy didn't reply, so Neil ended up going to work anyways.
Oh, so she wasn't aware that he... Okay, so then Jeremy, the big manager guy, never answered the phone. Oh, because had she answered the phone,
Because Tiana's usually really chill.
Tiana's mad.
Okay, we can't be saying a whole bunch
Well, they don't know. They don't know who we're
I know, but
talking
still,
about.
Like, if they come
No,
up
they don't
with
know who we're
offer,
talking
I
about.
know, but it's the fact.
I know. There could be. Tiana's actually a popular name because of the Princess and the Frog.
That's not my point, man.
I know, but what the heck? So is he going to, does he know what time he has to be there today?
He has to come.
Or is he waiting for her to answer? What? Dude, are you serious? If you don't answer the phone to your employees, okay, if your employee is calling you, telling you, hey, I've been in the hospital all night. I need to know whether or not you need me in today. Like, yeah, I can push through it and be there, but like really the recommendation by the doctor at the ER is that I stay home. So do you need me? And you don't answer your employee back, your employee is going to show up for work. When in actuality, you should call them and let them know, hey, look, if you come in and cover a few hours, I can find someone else to finish your shift off. Something. That is the hugest I think that's the biggest problem with America right now. Our American society, that is our biggest issue. Or one of, I should say, that's not our biggest issue. That's one of the biggest issues, is the leadership under which all of us people like work as a whole, as a freaking, those of us who work in retail, in janitorial, in construction, whatever it is the people above us who manage it, run it, whatever.
That's really, really dick.
Let me read it. I don't want to say it out loud. Why didn't you just go over and talk to him? Not him, but why didn't the boss come over and talk to him to check on his employee and say, hey man, are you good? What's going on? Yeah, what a dick move.
Didn't think to go over and tell him.
Don't
"Hey,
go
you
over-
Stay home today.
Yeah, hey, when you get out of
We're
here,
not
if they let you go home today, go home today and stay home today. You saw him. Dick move. Yeah, like the owners of these businesses and whatnot totally could care less about the employees beneath them. The people that are running their business, the people that are putting all that great money in their pocket for them to have the multi-million-dollar home, the boat, the several cars, you know, the vacations, the vacation house, the, you know, what do they call that? The timeshare properties, all that kind of great crap is because people like myself, Neil, Sarah, Taylor, all of us that work beneath that, all of us that are the bottom feeders of the employment group, I guess you'd say. Like, yeah, I'm a manager of this store, but like really, I mean, Tatum and I both do the exact same thing, other than I have a few extra responsibilities, which is keeping track of our inventory, placing the order, and keeping the schedule like between us like absolute. So yeah, that's a real dick move. I'm sorry. I'm about to go mean white. That's why I stopped. Yeah, that right there. I just don't understand why you would see someone in the hospital, why you would see them there and not go over and say something. Like, do you not know your employees' schedules? So, oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to put up the big sign. I was making a sign. Nice hair. You did that and it said, oh, hey, at least your sunburn's almost gone on your face. It's still got some spots of red, but it's... Why do they keep messaging me calls? I have no idea why that did that. Why do they keep calling me political, like, these political ad things keep coming in and calling me Debbie. Like, hey, Debbie, big news. I'm like, I'm not Debbie. I mean...
I'll be whoever you want me to be, baby.
Oh, Jesus. You should do phone... No, Sarah really needs to do voice acting. Seriously. we laughed so much this week. This girl has a talent for doing voice stuff, like mimicking different voice things. She's so good at it. But when she starts like going off on a tangent about stuff, she gets on a roll and it's like the funniest crap I've ever heard. So she's got a real talent for that stuff. Okay, why does this one keep getting stuff in it? Ow.
No.
What?
His shots are coming up.
I know. Baby boy gets shots in 5 days. Sarah is miserable about it because, of course, it's not fun for baby to get their shots. It's really not. Oh, you should be on the phone with insurance, getting him set up.
I don't want
I know. We need to get that done, though.
you to do.
I still have to call and do my medical appointment.
I don't care.
So,
I don't want to. Can't I just keep it in the world?
yeah, except for you kind of need his medical coverage. Like, that's super vital.
I don't want to sit on the phone with insurance.
Believe it or not, it might actually be faster than you're thinking.
I doubt it.
You just have to grab his card and stuff out.
No.
Let me know when you're going to do it. That way I'll stop the live stream because you can't have the live stream going when you do that because you're going to give information to them. Aww. Now, this is a phone call she has to make herself because she's his mom. I can't do it. She's fine, Kristen. She's just having a fit. She's like, I don't want to do it. It is never fun to be on the phone with insurance. Just an FYI. But she has to get that phone call done and get his information added of his own.
Yeah, but it's okay. I was like, oh, it's like part of being an adult. I was like, boy. He goes, well, I was like, you gotta be a baby sometimes. I'm being a baby.
Sarah's always a baby. Shh, just don't tell her secrets.
I'm an adult.
Uh-huh. I'm adult. I
He
adult.
said, only man you.
Aww. Aww. No. I want one of those burgers again. Those were so good. Dramatic much? She just whacked through her head backwards. Have they answered him back yet about whether or not they want him to come into work today?
I don't know. Probably not. Sorry. I'm doing what he does. The little,
Oh my god, that was funny. The drive here, he started to get upset, but then like as soon as yeah, that it was like his little motor just couldn't get started. He was and grabbed Sarah's hand, holding onto her finger, and was like, "Okay, this will suffice." Yeah, and then of course, because he's figured out his hands, that stops him like mid amp up, like he starts to get. Yeah, he starts to like cry. He's like, "Oh wait, ooh, what is this?"
Earlier last time while I was watching the court and stuff,
Oh gosh.
he was going to listen, he caught his hand and
Yeah, he did that a couple of times.
he just turned evil.
Yeah, he was watching like a Fortnite compilation thing of like people,
Things that go wrong.
all the things that go wrong, like people having like fail moments.
Like WTF moments.
Yeah, exactly. WTF moments of Fortnite. And Carlisle was in the rock and play, and he is just watching it. And anytime something would happen, he'd go, and then he'd watch it and he'd scream at it and he'd and whatnot. And then all of a sudden his hand came up and he was like, like caught his hand and he was like, whoa. And he was like,
go away and,
and then he was like playing with them and he got him in front of him, both hands, and he was like, and his little eyeballs went crossed because he was like, whoa, what are these?
like, hold on, they're attached.
Yeah, he was like, wait a minute.
It
was the cutest thing in the world. Yeah, and then all of a sudden something would happen on the screen next to him and he'd look back up and then he'd start yelling at the TV again. It was so funny listening to him gibber. The gibbering is like the best thing. Like
He's a little gamer. He likes Fortnite.
He loves to talk to us. But then again, we talk to him. Like, we don't babble at him. And we don't baby talk. So we don't, like, take and go, would you, at him or anything like that. It's stupid. We talk to him. What are you
Unless
doing,
he
baby
starts
boy?
doing the pouty lip now. It's like, oh, my baby.
Right, but we'll talk with him like, hi baby, how are you?
Mhm.
You know, but our words are words. We don't shorten things, we don't make up words for it, we don't call him Weedle Beady, you know, like it's little. So we don't want to give him words that aren't actually words. So we don't baby talk to him. We So we use actual words. And Tatum was saying that the other day, she goes, you guys talk to him so much. Like, he's constantly, like, you guys talk with him versus, well, we talk with him, not at him, and encourage him to respond back. And so on Sunday, he sat in his seat in front of Tatum and told her a whole story. He gave her the whole tea.
Oh, no, I was having a tantrum. He's like, wow, I was like, adult stuff. He's like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he spilled the tea to Tatum on Sunday. She sat on the floor in front of him and she was like, oh my God, he talks so much. And of course, when we say talks, we're not saying like he's talking like you and I are talking, right? Like, not like the words I'm going.
Nobody does.
But-
Mama when he's mad.
Yeah, he yells mama when he's mad. But
Every time he says
when
it.
we say talk, we're talking about as in an infant or a baby gibbering, finding words, trying to form noises.
He knows what he's saying.
He knows what he's trying to say. We don't know yet. But when we talk to him, and Tatum noticed it too, when we talk to him, he watches our mouths and his mouth will move as we're saying stuff to him. And then when he responds, he tries to move his mouth that way.
And so he says, right now he says about 3 words that are like
Almost
almost
really
there.
distinguishable.
He says, mama. He says no,
hmm
and he says I love you. But he only goes I you.
hmm
And he says,
But,
I love you.
like,
I
if
tell
we
him
say,
he
"I
goes,
love you," and-
"I-"
If we go, I love you, he goes, I you. And I'm like, oh my God, that's the cutest thing. And
I'm telling diaper change no.
yeah, he got flat out told me no last night.
I know. He's are you ready for the bath? Oh no.
I said, you ready for your bath? Like, I take that diaper off. No. I was like- and he wasn't. He was
You're
pissed at me.
absolutely
When I put him in the bath, he was not having it. He was like, no. He said, I told you no.
You didn't listen.
Hi, Cameron. Yeah, he was mad. Oh boy, did he get mad. We made it really fast though. I was like, I needed to, but he needed to be cleaned last night. Like, his little nails, because he puts his hands in his mouth all the time now. His little nails are all dirty from touching his own body and his skin and stuff like that and grabbing stuff. So trying to keep his hands clean. Yeah, here's the problem. We can't even trim his nails when he's sleeping because he's swaddled. If I unswaddle him, he will wake up. Yeah, he does not like his hands touched, which was one of the reasons why he went into full meltdown, because he had his hands clenched, and so I had to open his hand up in the bathtub to get all the nails clean. He was not happy with me. Boy, did he freaking go into... As soon as I finished his fingers, then he stopped crying. But it was while I was cleaning his fingers and stuff and getting his nails clean, he was pissed. Got him wrapped up in his towel, brought him back out to Sarah, and he was like, oh, okay. We good, Grandma. Thanks. But he slept all night last night in a cloth diaper, double-layered liner, and he woke up dry. Like, not woke up dry diaper, woke up as in dried. It didn't leak out of the cloth diaper, which was kind of my worry that it was going to start leaking. It did not. So I think I figured out the issue with these diaper covers, which I thought was the issue when we first got them. I was like, that's why that's going to cause a leak. And I was right. So you're supposed to tuck the liner into the diaper. Right here, I'll even show you guys, just so that way it makes more sense. So, on these things, this is your diaper liner, okay? So it's just a thin little cloth, right? So your diaper liner. This is your diaper cover. So you have your pocket here, liner's supposed to go in here. This thing here is a plastic lined piece. This is really, really soft fabric, so it would go against the skin versus this, which is like microfiber. So it's not always like the funnest stuff to have against your skin, but this thing, if you look at the stitching, this is where they made their mistake. So this is the stitching, right? You turn it around and look at the stitching. Do you see do you see the problem? This is the part that's absorbent, that's going to absorb any liquid, right? It's overlapping outside of this. This stuff should have stopped in here so that this part here would be in here too. So you would have, this should all be green on the edges. But if you look here where the flap comes around, there's no like border. It's just all exposed. So that's the same thing on this side. So you see where some of it is overlapped. And then if you look at it this way, you can see that it comes over the outside. So whenever he wears this tucked in and he pees on this part, it seeps to the sides and then comes out the sides of the diaper and gets on his clothes. But if we put this in there first and this goes in here, he pees on this absorbs it before it ever gets to this. By the way, the one he wore all night, the other one that I washed this morning, took out the big double liner that I had in there. That was soaked. This part of the diaper, this whole thing, dry. None of this got wet on the other diaper. So these guys, great for, like, they're really cute. Like, I mean, they're super cute. He's wearing a Batman outfit today, and he's wearing the yellow diaper in with the Batman outfit. So it looks really cute. But yeah, so just one of those things where you learn like with what companies and stuff. So I've got some other ones that I have ordered. I got to get those here soon so we can start using those liners. I mean, those covers. But these are great because he's going to be able to grow with these. They snap up to the next size. He'll probably go to the next size probably in a few weeks because this right here right now sits perfect on him. It's right under his belly button, right where it's supposed to be. But in the next few weeks, he's probably going to go to the next size, the next notch, to give him a little more space for his thighs, because he's getting chunky, like him getting good food from his mama. So I did not sleep good last night, like at all. Every noise kept me awake. Then I now know why I couldn't sleep last night. I kept going, I'm forgetting something. And so I'm trying to go through like all this stuff in my head last night. Stupid idea. And so I just kept driving myself crazy last night. And now I know what my problem was. I forgot to take the roast out of the crock pot and package it up for tonight for dinner. I left it in the crock pot overnight. And now it is in the RV because I didn't realize it until we got all the way here. The roast is still sitting in the crock pot. When I say I am really irked at myself for doing that, I'm really irked at myself for doing that. So today on our way home, we will be stopping by Walmart without a doubt on the way to grab another roast because I want to roast. And something else, like I don't know, maybe something else to go with that, but we need to grab something because now there's no dinner tonight because nothing's thawed out. So needless. Huh?
I forgot I'm allowed to touch all the tobacco stuff from the window.
I know, right? You can actually help out with tobacco products now. Okay. Do you want to take that? No, I don't know if you want to or not. You're strong enough to do it. Just grab the jug off the top, like off the machine. So put the lid on the counter, just turn the jug over, open up one of the gallon jugs and pour the 1 gallon inside the big jug. That's all I do. Here, you can even take the jug out here that we opened for the baby. You can use this one and pour it in there. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Walk with me. You love my chins? My chins are gorgeous. Okay, hold on. Here.
You just opened it.
I know. You can do 2 of them. So turn it completely upside down. It'll go real fast. All the way. Keep going. Nice and fast. There you go. Honey sauce. Ooh, I can actually use these for my chicken that's out there. Be tastier. And then we'll pour this in there too. Whoop. And then I'll stick this back on there.
Got my chips at home.
I made a mess. Hey, it needed it anyway. You guys are covered in water. Woo. What? Oh, okay. I don't watch stuff like that, but all right. There's never a way to do that that doesn't make a mess. You know what I mean? Because they don't make that thing deep enough to do anything. I was going to do all this stuff. Okay, seriously, thing, can I just why is this just smearing more water instead of like drying? Hold on, I made a mess. Wait a minute. I made like a massive water mess, you guys. You don't even know. These are the worst paper towels. They don't even absorb anything. I thought they were supposed to absorb stuff. Isn't that what paper towels are supposed to do? They're supposed to be absorbent, right? As far as I know. Stuff down. Wiping the Keurig off. Might as well, if I'm gonna be in here wiping everything down, I might as well make sure I wipe it all down. Cool. I've got the thingamajiggy. Alright. That's cleaned up. All right. All the waters is cleaned up. There's like my chins. Good, I can use the honey for my chicken. Because chicken and honey goes really good together. I have to go back there and grab some of those out. Yeah, why not? He's earned it. Nice. Nice. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Maybe he can pick up lunch since I'm the idiot who left everything at the house and even made it a point to say, hey, maybe I should. Needless to say. Don't leave it to me to be responsible for crap in the morning before I've had coffee. Because apparently I don't know how to keep track of stuff. Squirt some honey on these.
Exactly. Let's see what they actually want me to do.
Yeah, no doubt, right? Like, how about somebody answer the phone this time? Guys, chicken and honey is so good. Fried chicken and honey. Well, you can go get water now, my lovey. Tell him he better bring his water jug with him. I don't want him coming all the way down here without a water jug. My last 2 pieces of chicken. No judgy. I'm actually eating. Sarah gets mad at me a lot because I don't eat very often. Hi, Chris. The look I'm getting from my child right now. What? Because I don't eat very often? It's Honey. We're good. What? The way she spelled honey. It's the spelling is Honey.
Did you spell it H-U-N-N-Y?
Hounny. Honey. Help out where I can. Hopefully they answer him. Huh?
Said we'll see.
I'm trying to be quick because I know it'll be my left. What?
No, babe, your forehead is perfect. The small ones aren't fun to slap. My wife's super is observing when I'm happy and putting a stop to that nonsense.
What happened, Chris? What's going on? That's freaking hilarious. No, I don't understand why anybody would want to stop someone from being happy. I've seen people like that. Like, don't ruin a good moment. If somebody's happy and they're having fun, leave them the heck alone. I don't understand why like some people like interfering in other people's happiness. Like, don't do that. Huh? Is he coming? Oh, no, you were reading a meme. Sarah has a knack for finding really good memes over here. I sent one to a friend yesterday. I got Sarah with the other one. It was, why couldn't the Chili practice his archery? Because he didn't have an arrow. Dad got a giggle out of that one last night. He's like, I didn't expect to laugh at that, but that was actually a good one. I sent that to Tatum so she can tell me I'm done. You're done. Just go away. You're done. But she was like, oh no, this is a good one.
There are two types of people in this world. People who go, ooh, big stretch when a dog stretches. And two, social.
That's hilarious. I don't know why, but we've always, every time Tonkers stretches, or even like the baby or the cats, we just go, ooh, big stretch. That is true. Ah. Oh man, that was a good one. You need to send that to Neil.
No.
Yeah, send it to him because he's walking. He's gonna be walking over here. You gotta send it to him so he gets a good laugh at it before he gets here. That is so funny. Oh no. It was already 101 degrees at 11 a.m.
He knocked the cheese too hard.
His paws and everything. You guys, it's already 103. Oh, he's going to the pulmonologist. Well, I will keep him in my thoughts for you. And also you in my thoughts to allow your anxieties to decrease so that you can be all there for him. Oh my God, this little nugget he is. He has too much cuteness in one package. I love how everybody that sees him just goes, oh my God, he's perfect. I can't get over that. Like, honestly, you guys. Like, everything about, like, every little feature that he has is, like, perfection. Like, I don't mean that as, like, because I'm biased in any way. Like, even having our girl that works here, she has a baby, and she goes, he was never like perfect like that. Like, he's perfect. There's like everything about his little features is just perfection. Like, he's just perfection. The shape of his nose to the spacing of his eyes to the size of his ears to how full his little lips are to his Cupid's bow. Like, everything about him.
Where
He
does
just
the
has
dog
these.
go when he loses his tail? A retail store.
Where does a dog go when he loses his tail? A retail store. Uh-oh, he's waking up. No, go back to sleep. Nah, you hang in there. You hang in there. It's not crushing the chat, promise. Yeah, I cleaned the ring really good. When I cleaned your ring, I cleaned mine. So it's all pretty and shiny. My one ring I really freaking love. I need to get the piece that I have for it to go take it in to get it done.
Your bowl is still pretty full though. Is it though?
You cannot
still
leave
have
them.
to-
Yeah.
I wanna see it.
These two right here, if you let them have access to food, they will eat all day long, and poop like 40 times. Like they will fill that litter box up to the point like it's overlapping each other in less than 10 hours. So we have come to the conclusion after talking to the vet said neither of them needs more than half a cup of food a day. Like the size that they are, they do not need more than half a cup a day. Rigby could go to about 3/4 of a cup, but no more than that. And since we've done that, we have not had any more overflowing litter box. Thank goodness. Yeah, they scream at us all day long because they want more, but the vet said cats will do that no matter what. Which I already know that. I've had many, many cats. Most cats, I could give them an automatic feeder and they would eat at their leisure and not cause a problem. Now, Mocus was our cat that was a constant issue when it came to food. If there was accessible food all day long, she would eat, throw up, eat, throw up, eat, throw up. That's what she would do. She would do that to the entire feeder until it was all gone. And we'd have piles of kitty puke everywhere because that's what she would do. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. I say beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep in a jeep.
And the whole conference heard me call the urinal a thirsty boy. I would quit it out. I'd leave. But
I
I'm
would be so
sorry.
done. I would be,
I'm leaving. I'll show myself.
I'll show myself to the door. I can't even imagine having your stupid radio thing on at the same time that you're taking a piss.
That's the wrong.
Oh, aren't you a thirsty boy while you're in the urinal? Oh no. And everybody on the radio hears it and you're just like, oh no. Yeah. I love that stupid truck this morning. He blows around the front of me, gets first right up on the back end of my car, blows around me, gets right in front of me, only to have to stop right at the stoplight, right in front. I laughed and then flipped him off. You know, shouldn't flip people off, but I did because he cut me off right as I was getting ready to, like, I saw that the light had changed and he come blowing around me so fast. He squeezed between me and another vehicle, like by a hair.
Please do not ask me what my plans for the future are. I am quite literally still not convinced that I am even a real person.
Oh, don't ask me what my plans for the future are either, especially because I can't even figure out what my plans are for today. Like, yeah. Beep, 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 I'm a sheep in a jeep. 3 sheep in a jeep. 1 sheep falls asleep. Oh no, look out for that rock. Beep, beep, beep. 3 sheep are out of the jeep. Oh my goodness. I can't wait though. Like, I have to go and we have to go pick up a curtain rod. Because we came up with an idea. Or I should say, I came up with an idea, presented it to Sarah, and we both went, hey, that'll work. So that sounds like a plan.
Nothing struggling. You were struggling yesterday.
Huh?
That's awesome.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, let them struggle. They didn't freaking care that you struggled all day yesterday trying to get the... Okay, and?
Hi there, sir. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What are we getting today? you. I'm coming.
Dog's face. That dog's face mid like camera shutter click. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
F drugs. Have you ever mooed at a cow and had it move back at you?
We used to do that. That crap is the funniest thing when cows do that. I love it. Meow meow, I'm a cow. I say meow meow, I'm a cow.
Local man paralyzed after eating 413 chicken nuggets. So what you're saying is limit is 412. I don't hear no.
He actually got himself loose, Mom. Completely out. He literally just did it too. He wiggled until he got himself fully pulled out. Now he's got his arm out, so he's like, I'm good.
Tip, spice up your panic attack with a harmonica.
Not even kidding. Like, who thought that was a great instrument? Just saying. Have you ever been already in, like, your nerves already racked up and then somebody pulls out a harmonica? You want to shove it down their throat. I'm not even kidding. Maybe not, because then they'd be, every time they take a breath, yeah, no. Don't shove it down their throat. Just stick it up their ass so when they fart, then you have a noise. Then you have something to laugh at. Nice. No, harmonicas are the worst. They're like, the tone of a harmonica drives me crazy. It's that, I don't know, that reverberating metal sound, huh?
That's fucked up.
What?
So I wrote your name on the bullet so everyone knows you're the last thing that went through my head.
Oof. Oof. Yeah. It would be on the casing, not the bullet itself, because the bullet is actually in the thing.
This is bro. Have you ever had an argument with your girlfriend? Me and her don't even argue. She tells me to shut up and I do.
Because she'd be the boss, right?
When you're microwaving at 3 a.m. and forget to stop it at 1 second. Now all I'm trying to know is you're here.
Right? Literally.
Why did the blind man fall into the well? Because he couldn't see the well?
That's so bad. Oh, mama. Stretch it out, buddy. That big old stretch he got going on. Oh my. We'll see. We'll see how he does today. For some reason, like, he's teething, you guys, without a doubt. This baby is teething. He's chewing on things. He's chewing on his fingers. He's chewing on, like, if you give him his little teether piece, he grabs it and he goes like this with his head. Like, if you're holding it, he, like, wiggles his head back and forth. Aha! I was waiting for when it was going to tell me that. That it was ready for me to plug it in. But he'll with his mouth really hard, like, and he's been biting Sarah when he's nursing, which is another classic sign that he's teething. So yeah, I've seen It's a Miracle. No. No. I don't watch it by that. Like, I don't even watch YouTube hardly anymore. There's a couple of people that I watch, but it's like really far in between. I am really big with Amazon Prime. I watch a lot of Prime shows right now. I'm watching Endeavor on Amazon Prime.
This is, I hate when babies start acting brand new. Like, it's me. I just saw you last week and we were best friends. Don't do this to me.
Yeah, you should send that to her. You gotta send her that one and be like, wait, I literally just saw you.
We just talked last week.
We had a whole conversation. She's gonna be mind blown when she sees him this week. He has made, like, just in the last 48 hours, massive changes.
He struggled yesterday, and I was like, "We're being petty today," and he's like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Yep." He's
Yep.
like, "Well, I guess I'm calling out then."
Yeah, we are being absolutely petty today. Screw them, especially because the boss looked straight at him and saw him yesterday. Like, yeah, they're already short-staffed. Like, you know,
there's really nobody willing to work right now. So
no. And Taylor took this entire weekend off, and he's going to be gone for the next 6 days. He took an entire week. So, yeah, which I don't know why he did that. He gets paid hourly, first of all. Secondly, I mean, if he wants to go, go. If he doesn't want to go, then tell him no. Sorry, struggle. They didn't consider the fact that he was struggling and that he hadn't had any sleep and that he was in the freaking hospital, and then made him come and do a freaking almost 9-hour shift. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah.
I can't stop you from
No,
going to work.
it's up to
You
him.
go to work.
If he wants to
What
go,
I'm saying
to
is,
go.
If it was up to me and
Yeah,
had to do it,
I
I'd
would be
like,
I would be being
you can
petty.
struggle for the
Sorry.
fact that you made me struggle yesterday, knowing I hadn't slept. I was in the
Right.
ER. I'm in pain.
Oh yeah.
Still.
Like, you looked me dead in the face when I was in the ER. You looked me
I
dead
went
in the
home
face.
Literally for only a few hours just to get backed up and come back in here.
Yeah. Like,
Well, no sleep.
right. Didn't have any sleep. You saw me in the ER. Didn't even consider coming over and talking to me, and then had me come in and run almost a 9-hour shift. Knowing I was in excruciating pain and hadn't slept.
Is this a real thing?
No, it's a cubic zirconian on sterling silver. The silver alone is worth quite a bit. The cubic zirconians aren't always, like, they're not overly expensive, but they are well priced, I guess you could say. Like, they can be pretty expensive. Watch, I'll show you.
He said, "Man, I don't have to be there till 5, so I can get ready now and hang out with you guys like for."
I'm trying to find the one that I
Can
have.
make money. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sit there and get $6 bills out. He's like, yeah, I got people I need to take care of. I was like, you at the end of the week, and it's a trying to win you. I freaking wish. Seeing food on the
There was a thing on here. I was trying to find the one. Like the one that I had. So just for the loose stone, which is the same carat that one is that you're wearing, the price is on the bottom right here. That's just for the stone itself. That's not counting the sterling silver band.
So you never thought to.
No, because that's an heirloom. I wanted to be able to pass that down. My mom was going to sell it, and Alan told her, no, I bought that and had that made at the, when he had that made, he had that specifically made for my mom when he got engaged to my mom. And then he kept it after they got married, and he put the wedding band on because he said he wanted to be able to pass it down to one of my mom's girls as something that would carry on. And of course, because I personally like Alan. I've never had any issues with Alan. I think the man is brave. He puts up with so much. He could have had so much more in his life. But when I got engaged to my kids' biological, he presented him. When he came and asked him for permission, Alan gave him that ring and told him, this is the ring. I want you to use this ring to ask her. And they had their whole conversation, and that ring was presented to Daniel to give to me. And so I said, when my daughter got married, if I got lucky enough to have a daughter, when my daughter got married, I would pass this down to her. And so, you know. But sometimes you hold on to things. Sometimes you're like, what? So that's why I said, see how it fits you, and then we can go get it. We can get a additional banding added on. So I think there's got to be some jeweler store around here. I'll probably come up here on my next weekend and come look around. See if there's a jewelry store that can repair the band on that. I know, right? That chair is so squeaky. I was trying to look for the full set, like what I have there, but all I can find is the stone itself. So... Man, that's pretty. It's like rope. It looks like rope. The way that this, the band is. That's really pretty. Oh, that's a pretty set. Sarah's chair. Well, thanks. Sorry. What are you doing, thing? Come back. Highmore 2, Moonstruck. I don't understand, though, why they automatically assume in this story, why they automatically assume a brand new member or a brand new wolf is going to immediately be Moonstruck. I don't understand that. Like, how about we watch and see? If they transition and they are aware of themselves, why not come and talk with them? And I don't know. Ooh, this sounds interesting. Hold on, there's a new book. It's called The Wrong One. It's an Audible original, written by Darvla McTiernan, narrated by Neil Helgers and Michael Crouch. Hey, Michael Crouch does really good books. Like, his narrations are really good. It's a new novella from the #1 international best-selling author of The Sisters and the Murder Rule. Dervla. A mother and son fighting to prove her innocence are reunited with an estranged friend, a detective, the key to her freedom. Oh, it's really, really short. It's just a novella, so no thank you. But awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't need any credits. I still have to listen to Highmore 3, Blood Moon. Blood Moon. See, and there's also the cool part about Audible, you guys, when you have your Audible membership, this is not an ad, just something that I thought people should know. If you do get Audible, when you have your membership and you pay for a membership, you get to listen to, like, there's a huge Audible library of books that come with the fact that you have Audible. So you don't pay for those books, you're paying for the membership, which is really low cost, by the way. I think I pay $15 a month for my membership, and I get credit to buy a book that I can go across any of my platforms with, and I can whisper sync it to any of my Kindle books. So what that means is, if I'm reading the book, like reading it, physically reading the book, like word for word, I can switch it to the Audible version of the book when I get in the car, and then go back the other way. What was that? Okay, still. Were you holding it in your hand? I saw it bounce. Oh, I was going to get underneath the chair and I stuck my hand right down on top of it because it blended in.
That's why I stopped moving. I was like, oh my god.
Just remember the open side goes to your heart. So it always goes to the inside.
Yeah, but
Yeah. We can have them close that in, but usually they don't because they need access to the Keurig to clean it. So I'll find out what it'll cost to get that closed in. I know, right? Talk about a heart attack. Sarah just had a mild heart attack. You know, almost just dropped the ring. But yeah. So I have, let's see, I don't even know how many books. I have, yes I do. I have 100 books in my library. I have a lot of books in my library.
nobody loves me. Nobody's messaging me.
You know what I noticed? Nobody even messaged on your guys' thing. I'm not gonna say what, just they don't give a shit. But here's the kicker. When everything happens, right? So when everything goes whoop de woo, everyone's been like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, when did that happen? Why wasn't I invited? Why invite you? You ain't gonna be there. Nothing, you didn't miss anything. Like, you've had multiple amazing life events happen and nobody showed up. Y'all, nobody showed up for Sarah's baby shower, just an FYI. Or the birthday, but like her big birthdays, her sweet 16. We ended up deciding to book like her trip out to Six Flags because only one person went with us, and that was Tiffany, and that was one of the that was my really good friend's daughter. We call her Sarah's second mama. Sarah's second mama's daughter, so her sister came with us. We went and had a blast, let me tell you what, because we were putting together a sweet 16 for her and nobody was going to be able to show up. So yeah, screw all of them. Sarah's 21st birthday, which we were going to do a big outside event. We were going to go down to the lake. We were going to have it to where little man was, you know, kept away from everybody. Excuse me, but that Sarah would be able to just chill out and go on the lake and whatnot. Nobody was going to show up. All of them had excuses as to why they were doing stuff. Her 21st birthday, a big shebang type birthday, like your 21st, man. So Sarah and I sat, watched movies, ate popcorn, had awesome dinner, had a glass of wine together to celebrate her 21st birthday. Yeah, so people are crap. By the way, my birthday is in 20 days. We're not gonna say how old my ass can be or how many years young I am. But anywho, so whenever there's going to be like big life events, we've made it very clear to ourselves. Like Sarah and I have talked about it. We both know like people are just a waste of time around us. Like the people around us are a waste of time. And so we don't even tell them when we have good shit going on or fun stuff planned or anything. Like we just don't even inform them. We just post about it and then they're all like, oh, I didn't know that was happening. You're right. You didn't know because you don't care to actually say, hey guys, how you doing? Hey, we've got this thing going on up here. We will see stuff go up about our family in the area. Big birthday blowouts, big bashes, and every single member of the family is at those events. Like the whole clan. Okay, and I'm talking, there's a lot of them. The whole clan will be at these events. Oh, I know. I'm not even worried about it. And then we'd see all these events, but we'd never get an invite. Like we're the last family members that like they totally, like I'll call and be like, I'll call a certain person and I'll be like, so I see you guys had a big birthday, celebration for so-and-so. And they're like, oh yeah, it was really awesome. I was like, nice of you to invite us. Like we would have loved to have been able to get out of the house or away from work for that day. Like could have thought to maybe message, be like, hey, y'all want to come to, Nope. Oh, but they contact Taylor individually. Like they send him messages. But not Sarah and I. Now, here's the thing. I know a lot of the haters are going to hit on that part. Well, maybe it's because you two are... There's one person in my family, or two. I have to include T in that one. Because she hits us up every chance she gets. But my auntie is my best friend. And she and I have our river days, our game nights. And we've been... Both of us and just keep messing each other. When's your next day off? I'm like, mine are always the same. So if you need to figure out your days off, mine are always the same. So we can get together, but we talk all the time. She's one of my besties. And my cousin, I'll just call her T for privacy reasons, but T always messages me and says, hey, when is little one getting this done? I want to see Sarah. I want to see how she's doing. How is she feeling? Like, she doesn't just ask about Carlisle. She actually asks about Sarah. And she's just like, how's mama doing? Is she doing okay? Just want to make sure she doesn't need anything, because she knows she's got 2 little humans of her own. Well, they're not little anymore. I shouldn't say little because he's about to head off to, like, he's in high school now. Ronnie? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's in high school now. And little one, she is out like finishing elementary right now. She's going to start junior high pretty soon. But yeah, so she knows, like she knows what it means like to be a busy mom, but also my cousin has a really bad illness. Like she has an autoimmune disorder that her body attacks her own blood, like her actual blood. And it makes her very, very sick. And she had surgery a couple years back, and I think it was her spleen, if I'm correct, they removed. It was I think it was her spleen they removed in hopes that it would fix the problem. And that was great for probably 5 years. And now the autoimmune disorder is back like with a vengeance. So she hits us up any chance she gets. She works her butt off. On top of the fact that she works all the freaking time, she works 2 different jobs. One, she works like at a location. The second thing is she provides childcare to all the cousins. Like all her cousins' babies. They all have little babies. So she probably, like 9 times out of 10, probably 6 days out of the week, her house has at least 9 children in it at a time. Yeah, I hear you there. But yeah, so it can be irritating. Like I grew up in foster care. And so I didn't really get to make those connections with family and stuff. So like a lot of these, like my cousins, I have like a good attachment to, but we don't like, I'm so much older than my cousins. I'm so much older than my male cousins. My female cousins, not too huge of a difference. I think we got about a 10-year age gap. But my male cousins, there's like, they're my kids' age. Like my aunt and I are only 7 years apart in age. So seeing as she and I are only 7 years apart, yeah, there's like, with the girls, there's like a 10-year age gap. But with the boys, there's like, you know, a 20-year age gap. So it's a big difference. But yeah. So my cousins and I, like the cousins I know, I should say. I have other cousins like on my dad's side of the family and stuff, but I don't talk to any of them. They're all those kind of people that are like filled with a ton of drama. Well, except for my one cousin. I really adore her. I need to hit her back up. I haven't spoken to her in a really long time. But like all of that side, like my dad's side of the family is just a bunch of people with a bunch of drama. And I try my damnedest to live drama free. I was talking to Jay yesterday and he was like, so are you guys planning on, you know, moving out of the RV, moving into like a house or a property anytime soon? And I said, absolutely not. I enjoy my RV. I enjoy the freedom that it gives us. I enjoy the fact that we are able to save and live simple. It makes things so much nicer because there's not like a whole bunch of stuff that we have to worry about, things that we have to tidy or clean or whatever, because everything is so minimalistic, and it makes it really, really, like we're able to relax, put it that way. Like on my weekends, we can just relax. Yeah, I find like little things to keep myself busy because I like to, but we can just relax, which is nice. It's so nice to be able to do that. But yeah. So is he going to work? Yeah. So you got, what time does he have to be there? 3? 5? Ooh, so he gets to come hang out with us for a while? Cool. Sweet. So yeah. But like I was saying, the title of this, it's the little things. The little things in life are what like are important, you know? So I'm hoping that somebody will see the sign. I probably should put one up on the door too. I'm thinking. But yeah. Anywho, guys, I'm gonna get off here because I've just been letting this thing go. I've just been shivering, whatnot. And little dude is still asleep. We've been going for an hour and 35 minutes. Something like that, 135 minutes. I think it's so funny that it does it by that. 135 minutes means we've been on here 2 hours. Huh? 2 hours and 15 minutes.
For just a second, so you could open his sauce. Shoot, with no hesitation, took a fucking bite out of his damn sandwich. He was like,
see, I hate people like that.
and he was
I
like,
don't
"No,
care if
give
you're
it to
dating
me."
someone.
And then she tried to give him back his sandwich, and he was like, no, give me yours.
Yeah.
And then he took a bite out of hers and gave it back to her. She's like, bro, no, what the hell? He's like,
You can do it to mine, but I can't do it to... No, if
like,
you're in a
no,
relationship,
without any
one...
hesitation, you took a bite out of my sandwich when I asked you to hold it for just a second so I could
Yeah.
open my shit.
Here's the thing.
No.
When you're in a relationship, just because you're in a relationship does not mean it is okay when somebody says, hold that for me for a second, that you take a bite of their food. One, that's rude. It's rude.
So the picture you gave me, she's like, stop, seriously.
Which one?
Hold it
Oh,
for
yeah.
your friend thing.
But, like, I can't stand that. Like, when I was a kid, maybe because when I was a kid, like, whenever we would get food was always, like, a hit or miss. And so we found food as a precious commodity. Like, when we did get something to eat, you didn't just touch anybody else's food. So for somebody to come in and, like, when I do finally decide to eat something, like, don't don't be putting your fingers all up in my food. Or if I ask you to hold something, take a bite of it. Like, what? I don't care. Like, and of course he got offended in that video. He gets offended and he's like, give me your damn sandwich. And she hands over it. She's like, what? He takes a big old bite and hands it back to her. And she's like, are you kidding? Like, yo, Ach, don't get mad. Because he took a bite of your food after you took a bite of his.
But she got banned from Facebook for a few days, so she hasn't been able to like post. But she was like, "Hey, thank you,
And he got himself on the cheek. Bubby. What are you doing, Grandma? He's like, no, I want food. I don't want that. Nope, he wants food, Mom. He might. I'm going to check him. So I think it's probably a good time to get him a clean one on. Does not share food, right? And I gotta.
I'm sorry, but if
Yeah.
I have food in front of me and there's enough to share, then sure, I'm gonna share with you.
Yeah, if I have enough to go around,
It's a one
fine.
serving type
But,
of
like,
plate. Don't touch my food.
Yeah,
Done.
don't come up in here expecting my food.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I say, hey, did you want something to eat? Or, hey, would you like some of this? Then that's different. But don't come up in there all expecting it. Like I tell people, like, just don't be like thinking it's something that you're entitled to. Let me get him changed, and then you can have him back. Hi, baby.
I said, oh my goodness.
Oh, big stretch. Look at that stretch. Get it, buddy.
Oh
Oh, no. I know. I know. Hi, honey. Let's take a look and see if you're wet. You are not. Good stuff. Okay. He's. Okay, hold on. I gotta get it. Hey there. Be right with you, hon. One moment. Okay, let's take this part out. Hold on. Gotta take this part out. Put this part in. He's like, Grandma, what are you doing to me? Come here, Bubby. Hold on, I almost gotta get the whole thing up there. Hold on. He is too wiggly for this. You're too wiggly for this business. Sir? Sir, give me Grandma just a minute. He said, why? I'm wiggly and I like it.
He's like, I'm
Hold on there,
Grandma.
Turbo. Yeah?
Oh, honey, it's okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna hand you to Mom. She gonna give you food. Good job. All dry. All dry. He's like, yeah, and? Okay.
He's got
I
cookies.
know. Okay, come here. Go see Mama. Go see Mama. All right, hon. What are we getting? Sorry about that.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, we have, this is gonna be 640, the thick one, it's up to 1071.
Hank, you gotta get your hand over there, love. Get on your hand.
Make it rinse this out real quick.
Just got one eye open.
All right. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta rinse the baby's thing out. I put it on the
Really, Gracie? How did you manage that? Oh my God.
Got a customer? Okay, give me a second. They got litter everywhere. Like, it looks like she just held the flap open and just threw it
Oh, probably.
all over the floor. Be right back, guys. I have to get the broom.
It is all over. I swear she sat there and held the whole fucking door and just threw it everywhere.
Or she laid in it and then when she
Oh,
got out, she
no.
shook.
There's like, no. There's a stack of it like this thick. A big trail of it. Just right out of the thing.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like.
Yeah, there's a
probably
difference.
got,
It looks like she,
laid in it and then
No,
got out
no.
and shook.
no, she got in there, held it open with her back and did this and just half the litter box is on the floor. Not even like a little bit, like, oh, I hate this phone. Why? Why did they do that? Why you call me?
Oh, baby.
Why you call me and then hang up when I answer? BRB. Smells like bleach. Did him get sad? Him go back to sleep? Oh. You say him got a full tummy on just one side? He's like, hey, don't take me away from there. Sorry, guys. I can't breathe. I just bleached the floor in there. Gracie, you guys, this cat, she has gotten into a habit as of recent where she gets in the litter box, and if the flap closes on her, she gets back out, and then she does it again, so that the flap stays on her back. She wants to keep her tail holding it up. Once she's got herself in position, then she stands there and she throws all the litter out. Like, I just swept up a pile of litter about that big, that deep. I know. The fact that he fits now from your shoulder to your, all the way down to your thigh, like your hip area. He's like, no, Mom. I know. He's like, no, just cuddle me. He does that with me all the time. He does it with you now, Mama, because he knows that you're white deal. You're his best friend. But, yeah. Gracie's been doing that the last 4 or 5 days. So, we took her home on Sunday. And she did it on Sunday when we first got back to the house. And she threw litter everywhere. All weekend, I have been sweeping up gobs of litter because Gracie gets in the litter box. Yeah, Gracie has a harder time like cleaning her back end. She can clean herself. And she had me dying of laughter with how she does it, but she does it. She knows how to do it. She will not like clean her back end when she first goes to the bathroom. What she decides to do instead is rub her butt on any piece of furniture, like whether it be the floor, the carpet, the bed. If she climbs up on the bed, she'll rub across the bed to get the stuff off of her butt. Which is disgusting because Gracie, because of her injuries on her back end, has very runny, loose bowels, so to speak, and it makes an absolute disgusting mess. It gets on everything. So I had to constrict them down to where they're in a kennel, which is stupid. So during the day, they're in a kennel. At night, they get to run around and go to the bathroom and everything. I let them out twice during the day to run around, go to the bathroom, get some water, drink, like eat, and then go back into the kennel. That's what we've been doing at the house because she has made it a point to be like purposely making a disaster. I don't know why. Well, she just did it in here. She threw half the litter box of litter all over the floor. So because the floor was already clean when I got here, so I just swept it all up and dumped it back into the litter box. It's 1 o'clock already. Yeah. We got 8 hours. Yeah, we'll be out of here in 8 hours. I'm just like, I'm frustrated with this freaking cat because of the litter mess. I just don't understand why. So I just cleaned it all up. She went on the floor after she dug at what she threw on the floor. She went on the floor. So I cleaned that up and then just bleached the floor in there, like with a very light bit of bleach. Is Sarah going to have another baby or does she? Okay, first of all, let me just say, because Kristen, I know you probably don't understand this, but the one thing you don't ask a brand new mom is when are you having another one or do you want another one? Carlisle is literally a newborn. He is 2 months old. So does she want another one? She don't know. When will she have another one? Absolutely not anytime soon. She's got a newborn to take care of. That's not a question to ask a pregnant woman or someone who just had a baby. Having a child or having babies is a very delicate situation. It's a very private decision. And as of right now, she's got Carlisle. And it's a very difficult decision, and it's a really hard question for people to ask Sarah, especially because she already knows what she has to go through with a doctor to get pregnant, to stay pregnant. Like, Sarah can get pregnant easily. She cannot stay pregnant on her own. It takes medical intervention, lots of medications, monitoring. I mean, like literally weekly monitoring of every ounce of hormones during that time. And yeah, it's a whole journey, quite expensive. It's a question that's super sensitive, because if it was up to Sarah, she'd probably have multiple babies. If pregnancy was an easy thing or was a simple route for her, it is not. For Sarah to have a baby, it takes a lot of effort. And so as of right now, that's a question that she doesn't answer to anybody. So right now, what she tells people is, I have a 2-month-old. So that will be your answer to that, as Sarah will tell you, she has a 2-month-old. Oh my God, those cheeks. His little stork bite on his head is getting lighter and lighter.
Nice bird.
I know, right? You're like, oh, did he puke? But yeah, so just be mindful when you ask somebody that, because if you don't know their journey to getting pregnant or having babies, it's probably a super, super sensitive question. So, and it can come across as insensitive when people ask that. So I would say just be mindful when you ask something like that, just for future reference. Because it's, like I said, Sarah's answer to anybody right now that asks is, I have a 2-month-old. Like, she wants to enjoy him. And we don't know, she doesn't know. I gotta put that on my phone now. A little crooked smile on his face. As of right now, you know? So, let's see here. I'm gonna put on this one, on this phone, the one that I took. And then on this phone, I'll put the new one. Oh, it needs to down. I'm like, what's happening? I can't with that smile. I love him. I love him. His whole, like everything, his cheeks, everything just light up. Oh, I didn't send these to you. Oh, I don't even think I can from here. I don't think this phone will send them to you from here. It might. If it lets me do Wi-Fi messaging. Let me know if you get them. Because, like, seriously? Did you get them? Not yet? You did that time. You have to look at they're the ones I sent to Dad. Because I told him that I was up in the bunk, and he was like, how are you up in the bunk with the baby? And I was like, no, you have to understand. And I showed him, and he was like, I said, I can sit up here. Like, up here, I can sit up. Buggy. Him's your little bug. That is so funny.
And he opened his mouth.
Oh, my hands smell like bleach. That is going to be a smell I'm not going to get out. But Gracie's going to be pissed because she tried to run into the cabinet, and I was like, I started bleaching the floor. So now where she tried to crawl under is fumigating with bleach. It's a way, I do that though too, so that she stops getting into those spots. Because if there's too powerful of a smell there, she won't lay there. She'll go lay in the kennel, which is open, by the way. So she has the bedded kennel in there. Then they have the litter box, and they have their food, and then they have their big water dish. So where she keeps making the mess is where I bleached to keep her out of there. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Him in his little outfit. He looks so cute. He said, Mom, stop. I love that he's wearing a Batman outfit, right? And then his cloth diaper is bright yellow. Oh, he's being so cute. Those lips. I know the nose is all. It's all flipped outward. But his outfit is gray with black bordering and then the black and yellow Batman emblem on the chest. Then he's wearing Batman socks. And then his cloth diaper cover, the diaper cover, is bright yellow. So it looks so cute together. So when I see my cousin who haven't seen since the ex, I'm going to... Nice. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm going to put a movie on, let a movie play out loud while I stock a few things in here that did not get extra stock. She did everything else. She just didn't get the last of the tubes stocked up. So I'm gonna go and see if I have any more of those in the back. I don't think I do, but we might. But yeah. So you guys are awesome, fantastic, you know, all the good things that go with being you. And you guys are amazing. So, you know, go out there, be the light in someone's day, smile where you can, find that silver lining, and we'll see you guys later.